Can we get into this skin real quick? Do y'all see me? Do you see me? Okay. Hey YouTube family, it's your girl SHOtheOT, your fave occupational therapy student, here to help you and others live their best lives. Let's get started. Don't yell at me, y'all. I know it's been 3 weeks since I posted a video, and I'm sorry for that. I have been so busy with school. I am on a new health journey, so I've been trying to work out a lot lately and eat healthier lately. And life is just kicking my butt in general. And so each week that passed, don't think I didn't think about y'all. I was like, I really need to post the video. But the way life was set up, time did not allow, and I'm very sorry. I promise you that I did not forget about you guys. I love you guys. I missed you guys, okay? I can't promise that this won't happen again, but I will try my very hardest to ensure that it doesn't, okay? Don't be mad at me. I love y'all. I love y'all, okay? I love you. All right, okay. Let's get started on what today's topic is. Today's topic was brought to me by a subscriber who asked me approximately 3 weeks ago to make this video. So, Olivia Chilton, I think I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm finally making this video for you. I'm so sorry for the wait. I hope the information is still relevant for you and you still find this interesting, okay? But the topic for today is basically we're just going to be discussing the similarities and the differences between getting a Master's of Occupational Therapy or an OTD, which is Occupational Therapy Doctorate, I think, something like that. Yeah. So we're just going to be discussing the differences. I am pursuing a Master's of Occupational Therapy. I thought this topic was really interesting because my program just started or implemented an OTD program at our school, and I'm a student ambassador for my program. So I've gotten to know a little bit of the ins and outs about the OTD so that I can explain it to others when they're asking about our program, like when they want to know the differences and stuff. So I've done some research. I have personal experience because I'm a student ambassador. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you know what I found out, what I understand of it. I always advocate for doing your own research about these things, but I just wanted to make a quick little video since I had a subscriber that was interested in this information. All right, let's get started. So let's first talk about the similarities between an MOT, Master's of Occupational Therapy, and an OTD. So from my research, I believe that they each require the same amount of fieldwork or level 2 fieldwork experiences. So I think each require 24 weeks of level 2 fieldwork experiences or rotations in order for you to graduate. So that's a similarity. So no difference there. You wouldn't have to do any more or any less if you chose one or the other. Another similarity is that what I found, I don't know, somebody found something differently. You pretty much get paid the same after you graduate. Like entry-level OTs, whether you have an MOT or OTD, you're pretty much getting paid the same. So that I thought that was a really big thing, for somebody who's considering whether to pursue a MOT or OTD. There's not a big pay difference. So okay, just keep that in mind. I think the last similarity that I found that I felt was worthy to mention in the video was that whether you're in an MOT program or OTD program, the required pass rate for the program is the same. So I think it's 80% or higher. The program has to have an 80% or higher pass rate for the MBCOT exam in order for the program to exist. I think that's what my research is telling me. So yeah, so either way you go, like they're like an MOT isn't gonna be like less sufficient than OTD because the program has to have the same pass rate basically. All right, let's get into the differences because the similarities, I mean, there wasn't really that many for me, but it was some differences that I found. So the main difference I found between an MOT and an OTD is that an OTD is going to focus more on academia and research. So if you, after you get your degree, plan on becoming a professor, plan on doing a bunch and loads of research, then an OTD might be the route for you. But if you just want to be a traditional clinician, you know, maybe the MOT is the route for you because I think that is the main difference between the curriculum of the program, that OTDs focus more on research and preparing you for academia, post-graduation, and MOT focus more on like clinical skills and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's something for you to think about. Something else I found in my research, no shocker here, an OTD is going to be more expensive. You're going to be able to call yourself a doctor, okay? You're going to have a doctorate, okay? You're going to be a doctor, okay? I don't know if that's actually true. It sounds like it's true in my brain. If it's not, don't come for me. But yeah, you're getting a doctorate. So you obviously are going to have to pay a little bit more, okay? So if you don't have the money to get the doctorate, then go for the MOT, okay? Another slight difference that I found between the MOT and OTD is that the master's program is the length of the program averages 2 years to 2.5 years, and the average length for an OTD program averages 2 years to 3 years. So if you're pursuing an OTD, you might have to go a little bit longer, but it just depends on what program you choose to go to. Lastly, and I think this applies to all doctorate programs, not just occupational therapy programs, if you're going to get a doctorate, you're going to have a capstone at the end. Master's degree, you do not have a capstone from what I understand. So yeah, if you're willing and ready to put in that little extra work that you have to do for that OTD, you go right ahead and you do that. I'm proud of you. But if you just want to pursue a master's, I'm proud of you too, because you're getting the same education basically just for different reasons, depending on what you want to do with your career. So yes, this was just an informative video to let you guys know like the differences if you're considering a degree in occupational therapy, which route to take. Just here to give you the facts so you can make an informed decision. Before I sign off, I just want to say that I really appreciate you guys being more interactive with me on social media. I feel like the last time when I gave you guys a little bit of grief about not interacting with me on like Instagram and stuff, you guys have really showed out and showed up in my DMs and stuff. And I just really appreciate you guys. Like, you don't understand how much it makes my day when somebody messages me and they're like, oh, I just watched your video on tips on interviewing and I used them during my interview and I got into the program. So thank you. Like stuff like that, it makes me feel like what I'm doing actually is making a difference. So I really appreciate that. Please keep them coming. They really do motivate me. They're just amazing. I think I had another message from someone who actually applied to the program that I'm in, and they were asking for tips and advice, and I was giving it to them. And then they messaged me like a week later or something like that, and they were like, I got in, thanks so much. So that really just makes my heart just feel so good to know that you guys actually think that the things that I'm saying are useful and they're helping you guys. And that's all I want to do. I just want to make this process easier for everybody so you're not as stressed out as I was when I was going through the process. So thank you guys so much for letting me know that what I'm doing is actually helping you. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, preferably not in 3 weeks. Bye, guys.